Hi, Grinners! You'll note I'm blogging from a completely new place. It is Ashland, Oregon. I am here with my family for the Shakespeare Festival. I'm really excited about this year because I get to see Henry VIII for the first time, and also All's Well That Ends Well for the first time. This is my first time seeing both those plays, which will bring my total number of Shakespeare plays up to 37 out of a possible 38. I still am yet to see King John, and I missed a production of it, and I'm a little bitter, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm here in Ashland, Oregon, and it's really quite nice. So, Zoe, love your idea for question for the week rather than theme for the week, because question for the week is a good way of getting to know each other better. I think you're absolutely right there. I do want to make a request that I be not the only person to come up with questions. I know I'm Monday, so I'm kind of slotted for that. Let's kick off the week, and I'll always answer the question. But please post suggestions for questions on my Facebook page. I'll say who the question comes from and announce it, and we can discuss it. Keep going. Let's try and keep the questions kind of really engaging and something that you can talk about for a 2-minute video. For instance, do you like cheese? Yeah, I like cheese. My brother has a more mixed relationship with cheese. I like cheese. That's not much of a question. You know, we want to do something that we can really kind of engage with. What kinds of what kinds of cheeses you like? You know, something interesting like that. So that's not our question for the week. Our question for the week is books. We sort of had a literary thing going. I'm going to keep it going just for one more week. But I want to say, what's your favorite book right now? What's one that has really touched you, and why? Why is really important. I don't want just title and author and description of the book, but give me a why. So the book I want to recommend is called True Notebooks by Mark Salzman. Mark Salzman is not a well-known writer. He has three fiction and 3 nonfiction, and they're all vastly different. There's one that's quasi-fantasy and has gods and crazy things and all sorts of weird things going on. But this one in particular is a nonfiction one. It's about his experiences teaching a creative writing course in a juvenile detention center. And he's dealing with criminals, underage criminals, primarily ages 14 to 18. And in this case, primarily people who have committed murder, usually from a gang-related incident. That's just sort of seems to be the trend. But, yeah, and he's teaching writing to them. And this raises a lot of really fascinating issues. First of all, why is he teaching writing to them? I mean, this is sort of a weird thing to say, but, wouldn't his work be his teaching ability be more better suited as, a preventative or something like that? And it's something that's a really difficult question that he brings up over and over again throughout the novel and, really is kind of discussing, and, you know, it's fascinating. The other thing that I really wanted to mention was the writing these kids do is truly amazing. I mean, these kids are younger than us, but in a large sense, they've lived, all of them have lived much harder lives than us. I would fathom a guess that they've lived much harder lives than us. And more importantly, they're really, when they open up in their writing, which he has a lot of their writing samples in there, it is the most personal and powerful thing possible. I truly think it's fantastic. And I think that art really needs to come from that personal, powerful place. It can't just be, here's something pretty in art, or here's great wording. It has to really come from somewhere deep and personal, and from the wellspring of whatever comes truth. And I think that their writing is really amazing. There's one essay that always stands out to me. It's called Thanks, Hate. And the student wrote it, and all he does in it is he personifies hate into his crime partner. And he just turns the concept of hate into his crime partner. And it's really just it's a simple idea, and it's not brilliantly well executed, but it is so powerful that the people are suffering like this and writing like this. And so, there's my book. So everyone, please, favorite books. Bye.